These are the Bambu Lab Filament Swatches. I wasn't gonna intend to buy them, but I had to get them to get the free shipping, so that's why I have them. Now, taking a look at the box, it's very basic, and there's a QR code on how to use them. I'm pretty sure. I haven't tested it. Taking another look at the front of the box, I really like how they've done it. It looks very clean and minimalistic, and yeah. Anyway, let's open this up. Here we have all of the filament swatches, and I'd just like to appreciate how they've lined it up with the colours on the box, or at least put them in the same order. What I found interesting is that they're all on a string together. I wasn't expecting this. I thought you were able to pull each one out of it, because all the designs I've seen online are with the filament swatches individually. Here I thought that the string would break if I pulled it hard enough, but it wasn't. It's actually more durable than I thought. What I actually noticed is some had different textures to others. Like, it's very hard to tell, but this one was 3D printed because it has the lines across. And then another one like this one, it was actually injection molded. It's really hard to tell. I don't know if you can, but the matte ones have like a smooth top, while the other ones have more of a 3D printed. You can tell because of the lines. Anyway, I'll show you later. Now it's time to 3D print what I'm actually going to hold them all in. Now, I found a bunch of designs online for these, but I liked this one the best. But I did run into a problem. Alright, my 3D printer just ran out of white filament, so I hope the print gets all the way through. If not, I do have a tiny bit of white filament. We'll see if this can get me through. It's supposed to be for a 3D pen, but we'll see. Alright, it finally ran out. I know this looks cursed, but we'll see if this makes it. Turns out, when you don't put a proper spool of filament in, you get this. Yup. And yeah, that was 5 hours of printing down the drain. And what's worse is that I actually had a spare white filament spool that I didn't see. Yep, I had a whole new one sitting right there that I could have used, and I forgot about it. Anyway, with this new spool, I printed the rest of the parts. By the way, this isn't the only model there is for this. There are so many. Anyway, here it is, at least 1/4 of it, the final product. And this was the old filament I was using, and this was the new one. Now, I don't think you can tell too much on the camera, but there was a bit of a difference. Anyway, what's cool about this model is that it just goes together, like it prints all the parts that you need to assemble this. And here's the connector. And what's cool about the screws is that you actually use the filament swatches themselves as like the screwdriver to screw them in, and they fit perfectly, which is really cool. So here we have 2 of them, and these are opposite corners, but here's a bit of the color difference. Anyway, let's get this all assembled. This might take a while. Anyway, here's the final product without the filament swatches, and you can definitely tell the color difference on the back. Yeah. Anyway, it was very secure and sturdy. You can actually hang it up using that little hole at the top, or you can get the stand that also prints with it, and you can just prop it up. I'm struggling to do this one hand. Anyway, here it is all propped up, And yeah, I chose this one so I was actually able to display all of my filament swatches because I think they look pretty cool. Anyway, let's put them on there. So they just click in like this. It requires a bit of force. Oh yeah, there we are. Alright, I thought they'd click in, but they just kind of slide in. Alright, let's get these on. So here they all are, and now you can kind of tell the 3D printed ones from the injection molded ones. As you can see that the blue one, it kind of has the lines of the 3D printer. It's kind of hard to tell on my camera, but yeah, in this light you can see the lines, whereas the PLA matte, it doesn't have any lines on the top layer, which you can tell. Yeah. Anyway, I think this looks super cool, how all of them are displayed, and yeah. Now, should you buy these? Personally, I don't think so. I don't think you should be going out of your way to buy these, but if you can find a use for them, then go ahead. I would be getting these as a Christmas gift, like telling my parents or grandma to get them for me. Just a cheap gift that they can give me that I'll appreciate, and they don't need to know anything about 3D printing. Now, before I end the video, I'd just like to thank you guys for the recent support on my videos. I got over 400 views on my first video, and also a bunch of nice comments. I'd just like to say thank you, and subscribe, because I'm almost at 10 subscribers, and you know, my goal is 100 subscribers, so there's going to be a really cool video when I hit that goal. So you wouldn't want to miss it, would you? See you in the next one.